hello, peace, wonderful parents and friends at home. I hope you are good today and hope you are enjoying the lockdown from the government due to this COVID-19. All right, today in our lesson, we shall be looking at some things together. But before then, this particular platform is reaching you from Livingsprings Kiddies School, and I am your teacher for today, Adedayo Yukomi. And also, I want you to know that we are having a subject, general knowledge. That's our subject for today, general knowledge. And you may not understand, I need to put some things to you. General knowledge is a subject that comprises of different arms. In other words, in general knowledge, you can actually put in other subjects under it. For instance, today, I will be talking about something similar to diction and also similar to English language. And some other time, I might come in with another subject. That is the meaning of general knowledge. It's talking about the putting together of different subjects. All right. So today, in our general knowledge class, we'll be having the topic on Englishes. You can see it on the whiteboard on Englishes. And under it, the subtopic is correct expressions. The subtopic under the main topic is correct expressions. All right. Before I go further, let's look at the meaning of unenglishes. Meaning of unenglishes. Let's look at the meaning of unenglishes. Now, meaning of unenglishes. Unenglishes are expression. They are expressions wrongly pronounced or used by the users of English. When they speak, all right. Sorry, when they speak, all right. Okay. Now from the board, you can see what unenglishes mean. This is the meaning it connotes. Unenglishes are expressions wrongly pronounced or used by the user or users of English when they speak or write. This means there are some words put together in sentence formation. When we speak or when we write, those sentences or expressions are often used by people and they are wrong. And what is surprising about it is that many speakers often think that what they say is still correct, and they boast when they say it. They are always flaunting it, like they mean what they are saying is correct. But from this platform, we shall be learning some things we do say that are typically wrong expressions. All right, let's go to some examples of expressions that are commonly used by people in the society and are wrong expression. So from this angle, you can always correct yourself and use them correctly. Okay, some unenglishes, some wrong expressions include the following. Some wrong expressions include the following. Now, I'll start with this. Don't say, let's practicalize it. Don't say, let's practicalize it. Better to say, let's practice. Let's practice it. Or let's give it a practicality form. Practicality stands or form. All right, from the first example we have on the whiteboard, you will see that some wrong expressions include the following. The first one say, don't say, let's practicalize it. Better to say, let's practice it, or let's give it a practicality stand or form. Now, why is let's practicalize it, why is it wrong? That is the word that is wrong here, or that truly makes this expression wrong, is the word practicalize. The word practicalize may not be found, or you may not come across it in a dictionary. If you want to prove me wrong, you can try and look up to your dictionary. If you find it in your dictionary, then there is a meaning and it will bracket. That means it is old-fashioned type of expression and should not be used in the modern English now. So the word practicalize, you may not find it in advanced dictionary. You can't find it there. And if peradventure you come across it there, it means the word is outdated, it's colloquial, it's no longer of use. So you should use this one on the whiteboard. So the reason why this expression is wrong is because of the word practicalize. It's because of the word practicalize. The word practicalize makes this expression wrong. So the right thing to say, wonderful pupils at home, parents and listeners, the right thing to say always is, let's practice it. Or let's give it a practicality stand or form. Let's give it a practicality stand or form. All right, this is the first one, and you know why the expression is wrong now. Okay, I will just give you 5 for today, then I will stop. Don't say, Shola is a gossiper. Don't say Shola is a gossiper. Better to say, Shola is a gossip, or Shola gossip. Alright, what does this mean? Many people say the word gossiper. Do you know that the word gossiper cannot actually be found in a dictionary? Yes, you can make research from a dictionary so you can prove me wrong. This word gossiper, you cannot find it in the standard dictionary. Alright, so the word gossiper is actually wrong. You must have listened to your mom, your dad, your neighbor, everybody around you, they will say, she's a gossiper. That word gossiper is wrong. So the right thing to say all the time is, Shola is a gossip. Or put any name you want to put there and say the person is a gossip. Because the word gossiper does not exist or cannot be found in a dictionary. The only word you can find is gossip, gossiping, and other words pertaining to gossip. Or you can also say Shola gossips. Alright, so the word gossiper is what actually made the sentence wrong. Take note of that. Alright, let's go to the next one. Don't say, I will drop at the next bus stop. Many people say this, but they don't know that the expression is wrong. Better to say, I will alight at the next bus stop. Yes. What actually pulled this expression off or wrong is the word drop. It is wrong to use the word drop. You don't say, I will drop at the next bus stop. It is totally wrong. Take note, please. The right thing to say is, I will alight at the next bus stop. So the correct form of word to use is the word alight. All right. This one is very common. People say this, and I will use it now. Don't say, Dyer and Great are tight friends. Don't say Dio and great and tight friend. Better to say Dio and great are close friends. What actually put this sentence off is the word tight. The word tight is wrong because this word is explaining when something is put together by a bond. That is, for example, I have two wood together. This is a wood, another wood is with me. When I try to put them together, I'm going to be using the word tight because I'm using a material to put them together. So when you are using two things together, tightening them with a rope or other kind of material you can use to bond them together, tight is correct. But for human, you cannot use tight. It's totally wrong. So don't say Dio and great are tight friends. You cannot, there is no rope or any material that is putting them together. What actually putting them together is the word close. So when you want to say it at home, to your mom, to your dad, don't say Dio and great are tight friends. You say Dio and great are close friends. Alright, let's run through the lesson again so we can go to the next arm of this general knowledge. Alright, I will take it from the beginning. I will say the meaning of un-Englishes that will go down. Un-Englishes are expressions wrongly pronounced or used by the user or users of English when they speak or write. Now, some wrong expressions include the following. Don't say, let's practicalize it. The word practicalize may not be found in the standard dictionary. Yes, the word you can find in the dictionary can be practice, practicality, or practicalities in the plural form, and you can see practicing. But you may not see the word practicalize in your dictionary. Take note. You can make your research. If you use a mobile phone, you may get the word, but I tell you, the standard dictionary, Oxford, Cambridge, and other dictionary will never have the word practicalize. You can make research from your dictionary, the and dictionary. Alright. Don't say Shola is a gossiper. The word gossiper is not in the dictionary and it's wrong. Say Gola is a gossip or Shola gossips. Don't say I will drop at the next bus stop. Say I will alight at the next bus stop. Don't say Dio and great are tight friends. Say Dio and great are close friends. Alright. Finally, before I go on this lesson, I want to give you today's words, and then we call it a day. Today's words include the following. Today's words. All right. All right. Today's words include the following. Many people call this abattoir, abattoir, abattoir. That is a place where meat are slaughtered and killed, especially cow. So the word is not abattoir. The word is abattoir, abattoir. You can say it after me. If you go to a dictionary, you see the sound. Abattoir is not abattoir. It's abattoir. Abattoir is the right pronunciation. Many people call this word principal. Principal. The AL end with the schwa sound. This AL has the schwa sound. So it sounds principal. Pronounce that after me. It's not principal, it is what? Principal. It's not principal because AL sound. So it's principal. Now this word, many people say pneumonia. Pneumonia. But the P is actually silent. This P is not pronounced. It's not pronounced. This P is not pronounced. It's not sounded. So this P is silent. Because of the silent form of the P, we can sound this as pneumonia. Pneumonia. It's not pneumonia, it's pneumonia. The P is not sounded. Many people call this one sachet. I want to go and buy sachet water. It's not sachet, it's sachet. Sachet. Mommy can have a sachet of pure water. So this one is not sachet, it's sachet. Sachet. Alright. The next one is commonly used by everyone at home. Daddy, mommy, Friends, everybody pronounce this as blood, blood, blood. But you that you are attending Livingsprings and Messiah, I know you're wonderful and you know the right pronunciation. You know what I'm trying to say? The sound is blood. Ad is blood. Is blood. You can say that to yourself, blood. Because the sound here is R sound. Is blood. At this point, I will run through the word again. I will call it today for this class. Abator. Abator. Principle. Principle. Pneumonia. Pneumonia. Search. Search is not search. Blood. 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 Okay, I'll be leaving you with the following exercises so you can, practice the following things on your own at home. All right, the first is correct these expressions. Correct this on Englishes. All right, the first one, correct this on Englishes. I will blow you. Many people say I will blow you. I will escort you to the museum today. And the last one, all right. At this point, we have come to the end of the lesson. Correct this on Englishes. That is your home assignment. That's what you need to do at home. I will blow you. That's the first one. I will escort you to the museum today. Sorry, there's an omission of you here. I will escort you to the museum today. Paul cannot catch walk. Correct them. They are all wrong expression now. Correct them to the correct form. Learn to pronounce these words. Learn to pronounce this word. You can say the first one, the second one, and the third one. At this point, I would like to draw the curtain. What I'm trying to say is that we'll put an end to the lesson at this point. Thank you very much for listening to me. I am Adeda Oyekomi. Please stay safe, maintain social distancing, and keep safe for coronavirus. And I pray God will keep you. Thank you for your time, and God bless you. Thank you.